Now I'd like to present our last speaker for today. His name is Kirill Tirskikh. He is a project manager at 1C Forest Company. Kirill, are you here?
Yes. Can you hear me, Alex?
Great. Okay, and the name of the topic is Product Solution Development in 2021. Just a second, I'm going to give you a floor and give you a right to share your screen. Patricia, may I ask you to give me the right of the host, and then I'm going to forward it to Kirill. Okay, here you are.
Okay, thank you. Can you see my screen, colleagues? Can you see my screen? Colleagues, can you hear me?
Yes, Kirill, please start.
Okay, thank you. Good afternoon, dear Hackathon participants. My name is Kirill. I am project manager from 1C Forest. Today we will talk about the process of developing a new product. I want to know that you can use this knowledge on the hackathon itself. Okay. Let's discuss about that new product development. What is new product development? In business, new product development or NPD is the complete process of bringing a new product to market. Product development means making changes in the size, design, color, shape, some characteristics, packing, etc. of the product. The development process is basically comprised of the three main phases. The first phase is fuse front end, is the set of activities employed before the normal and well-defined NPD or stage gate process. The second, this is product design. Product design starts with the development of new product and it ends at pre-commercialization analysis stage. Yes, the stage number 3 is fuse backend or commercialization stages. Please pay attention that this is 3 main stages of creating products. These stages is step by step. And if you delete one of these stages, your product will be lost. Okay, the next about categories of the new products. We have 5 main categories when we can create our products. For example, new to the world. Our example is iPhone. New to the product lines. For example, is 1C solution. additions to the exciting product line. For example, case phone cover, improvement and revision of existing product. For example, iPhone 12, and repositioning some juice, for example. Let's find out more. The first example is new to the world. iPhone, yes, we talked. iPhone is an example of a new product to the world. When we didn't have a phone or had it, it's very uncomfortable with the push buttons. Steve Jobs suggests making a phone where the screen will be without buttons. And you can use the screen instead of them. Now, the second example, new to the product lines. For example, is once you drive with the new product in the overall 1C solution line. This solution is now being implemented worldwide. The next example is additions to the existing product line. Let's say we have a phone now, smartphone, iPhone, but the phone can crash. People have a need to protect their phone, and this is how the case for the phone appeared. We saw the need and made a product that is used around the world. The next, our example is FIFA 21. Yeah, here we can see an interesting example of FIFA 21. We see that every year new versions and released. Each version is a new product that has new functions and new capabilities for the player. Yeah, the next is repositioning. Here we can see an example of juices. Sometimes companies want to change the positioning of the product, which means you need to change its look. As an example, creating a new package is an example of new product that goes through the development stages. Yeah, let's move on to the next slide, and let's talk about new product development process. We have several stages. The first stage is idea generation. The second stage is idea screening. Next, you need to create concept development and testing it. Then you need to create a business, you need to analyze your processes. Then create a prototype and test, you can test your market and your prototype. Then technological implementation, and then commercialization your product. Yeah. What about idea generation? Generation is of the ideas in the process of creation and new ideas. What does this give? You can find a new way to earn money, or maybe revive the forgotten old way. You can solve any problem or question, defeat the competitors, create something new. You become smarter, and people around you consider you a genius. Yeah. Um, you can use Trello tool to notice your ideas. Yeah. What about idea screening? You must remove those concepts that didn't pass the selection. After you write down your ideas, you need to remove an exist which seems unrealistic or not interesting your ideas. If we will discuss concept development and testing, I can show you some main tools of testing your ideas as customer development. Hardy cycle and A and B testing. We need to build and test hypotheses. Communicate with customers to understand how they see your product and whether the market needs it. If you want to know more information about these tools, you can search the browse and you can read about these tools more in detail. I would like to show the main interesting testing tools when you can create your maquette of your product or prototype. The first example is Sketch. Sketch, as you see, Sketch allows you to create, for example, mobile apps. But in these tools, you can create not only mobile apps, you can create websites. For example, this tool is very convenient. I think when we use this Sketch, you yeah, the second tool is Azure. Azure is the same tool as previous tool. You can use a lot of interesting blocks and can create the screen of mobile apps as well, screens of websites as well, and so on. And the next tool I will show the Hotjar. Hotjar can create image of website as well. I recommend use these tools when you take part in hackathon. Yeah, after when we test our hypothesis and our idea, we need to account our business processes, and we need to make a business plan for our product. We should consider our business model based on all the data that we received earlier in order to understand how much the product can bring us money. It's very important when we create your product. After account your ideas, when we account some KPI, for example, of your project, and after you understand that product you want to see and what it might look like, and you calculated the business model, you should launch your project on the market and watch the reaction of people. Create the first product that a customer can pay for, thanks to constructors. Usually I use the one of interesting designer. This is WordPress. WordPress allows you to create a good website, really a website, the work website. You can use this constructor on Hackathon as well. For example, if you want. After the test, your prototype, your model, you saw the bugs, and it's time to fix them so that the customer can use your product and it has no negative moments when people use your product. Yeah, okay. The next stage and the last stage of your product, of your development product, it's commercialization. Here is the last stage when you get money for your work. Your product is ready and used by people, but don't forget that then you will need to update it and adjust it to the market. Otherwise, your product will not live in the market for a long time. Yes. Thank you for your attention. If you have any question, you can send me on my telephone your question, for example, or Telegram, WhatsApp. Thank you very much.
Kirill, thank you very much for your time and wonderful presentation. And yes, we get some thank you in the chat. Yes, thank you for presentation. So dear participant, thank you very much for joining us today. Tomorrow we're going to continue, and tomorrow we will have 2 more lectures. So we'll start at the same time, and we're going to send the message, a reminder in our Telegram channel. And so see you tomorrow. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.